Well, it is a fascinating business, and it's really just scrap selling used metal.
Tonight we find our Tar Heel traveler south in Maxton. Scott Mason takes us to one of the most unique businesses in the state.
Call it a graveyard, a boneyard, skeletal remains, not of people, but planes.
It's almost like every piece on an airplane can be reused.
It's almost like the plane is cannibalized. That's really what you're doing.
Yep.
And it was just cut in half.
Yep, just cut in half.
A DC-10.
It's all done with a handsaw.
To get at the guts of the plane.
And after this part, we'll just start slicing it like a banana.
Slicing and selling.
Everything from the steering wheel to the wheel to the lavatory to the ovens, everything.
Parts and pieces sold to airlines around the world.
Delta, United, or UPS, Lufthansa, Air France, anybody that wants to buy it.
The Laurinburg-Maxton Airport in Scotland County, where planes go to die. Perched at the end of an old taxiway, put out to pasture, their paint faded, but their parts salvageable, reusable.
Yeah, it goes on the back of the airplane. It's one of the body panels on that. This is going on an Airbus.
An Air France Airbus.
Clean this up, send it over there. They could use it like it's brand new.
From Laurinburg-Maxton to Paris.
It's crazy how this is right here in North Carolina. It's going to go halfway across the world to be on an airplane.
The part will fly again, but the plane it came off of never will.
So they've just cut the wing off.
Charlotte Aircraft Corporation is the company that does the dissection.
Each little tiny piece, everything we can sell.
Including the engine.
Everything we can so far.
How did the company begin?
So in 1953, my grandfather went to Louisville, Kentucky and found a restaurant. It was a fuselage of an airplane much like this, buried in concrete. He ripped it up, put wings and a tail back on it, 2 engines, and sold it to Piedmont Airlines for their first ever airplane.
That was Piedmont Airlines' first plane?
First airplane ever. And from there to buying and selling airplanes all around the world, then came down here to Laurinburg-Maxton, and we started parting them out.
You can make some money off these planes.
And it's so much cheaper than buying something new from Boeing.
But not cheap.
It was $26,000 used.
Just for one tire?
Just for one tire.
And we get to take them apart and clean these things and put it back together. It's really fascinating. They're a lot bigger than you think they are. I mean, you look up in the sky, you're like, that looks really small, and you get one right in front of you, you're like, oh, wow.
And parts of it will fly again.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. I love it. It's been in my family, 70 years now, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Whew, 26 grand for one tire, goodness. Those old airplanes carried who knows how many passengers in their day, but now they're not open for the public to see. They rest in peace and often in pieces at the Laurinburg-Maxton Airport.